Are you this guy? Well, you're in luck. Today, I wanted to show you guys a full breakdown on how to drift FD Seattle. We're going to be walking through Chris's run from last year, a few solo clips and a few tandem clips, and I hope you guys strap in and get ready for this great video. First things first, on the realist, we're going to be looking at the FD Seattle 2022 run from Chris himself. I would do the 2023 run, however, qualifying hasn't happened yet, and this post is planned for Friday, so we're going to look at 2022. So let's get right into it. Coming through the cones, he is nice and well, doesn't hit the wall or the cones, so we're off to a great start. Now, this initiation, it's not a bad thing. I just would like to point it out. He has a little bit of a handbrake pull. Now, in the game, you'll later see I do not pull the handbrake once coming into the first corner unless I'm chasing. So, just want to point that out. A slight difference between real life and the sim. I mean, he is hugging that wall. He is right there. A little bit of left foot brake, a little bit of a correction. A little bit of a handbrake correction. A couple little handbrake directions. It is a decel, so that is okay. Coming into this, I want to say, third outer zone, he is a solid foot off of it. However, carrying good momentum into this outer zone, hangs out on the wall a little far, right? You should probably arc it in and start arcing it in a little bit sooner. However, he is being very fluid with it. Look at that. Look at that. Chucks it right in the final clip, doesn't hit the wall. Very, very good run. From what I remember, this was one of the best runs of the day, and that was proven because he got a 90. And the score held up pretty good because he ended up in third place. So out of the car we go, and here we have the cones. Now on this version of the track, the cones are very much movable, which is weird. That's why we have a cone out there. But going through the cones up to the first corner, we have the wall of death. Now, if you're inside this wall, you are not having a fun time. You're going this way, or right into this wall. Just depends on the day. Honestly, if we're being honest, this entire wall is the wall of death. Just 1 centimeter too far to the left and your day is completely ruined. Right here, we have outer zone, whatever this is, 3 or 4. Wall of death. I mean, listen, you're carrying all your speed coming from that touch and go into here. You could just get a little too saucy, hit this wall, and once again, your day is ruined. These cones aren't usually there. It's just because this track has movable objects. And then this wall, since this zone is painted terribly, it doesn't go with the wall. It really goes against it. So you can tap the rear of your car really easily into here, and once again, you're gonna have a bad day. Alright, so let's dive a little deeper into this solo clip. So coming through the movable cones, we want to initiate into this first corner with no handbrake. Now, in real life, in the real run, you saw Chris use a little bit of handbrake, but in a Assetto, I like to use none just because you can have a little left foot brake to carry your car throughout the entire bank. And then here again, make sure you are right in that outside zone, right on the yellow line, using more left foot brake, still full throttle, just to push your car out as far as possible. And here into these 2 outer zones, into the only inside clip, you want to stay track left when you transition here. Probably shift down a gear, have a little e-brake pull just to slow yourself down, and then left foot brake to keep your car once again outside, but making sure you're not slamming into that wall. And that's the run. So the 3 major takeaways I have from this run are: pin it to win it, be extremely smooth, especially on the bank, because it's super easy to wobble back and forth, and finally stay out of those walls. So after just watching that tandem clip, we're going to go deeper into that as well with my teammate Kevin Stump in the lead. So coming into the first corner, you want to be on the bumper of the initiation. Yes, very risky, and as you can see, I over angle a little bit. However, that lead car could just drive away from you, as this is quite a long bank and it could just keep on rolling. So you want to keep left foot braking, keeping behind the front of the car, and especially here you want to start to slow down and prepare to slow down, as it is a decel zone coming into the next two outer zones. And at the end of this next outer zone, you want to make sure you don't hit the car right here into the inner clip. Now this section is pretty tricky because you want to be aiming for the front tire, because if you're aiming for that rear quarter panel, you're going to end up slamming into the wall. It seems pretty awkward, and I could very well understand that. So the three big takeaways I have from tandeming on this course is be as close as possible in the chase coming into the first corner. Number 2, try not to hit any of the walls. And number 3, that last corner may be awkward, but it's just the way you got to do it. With that being said, I hope you guys got something out of this video. If I missed anything or you have any criticisms, leave them down below. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week for some more sim racing content.